Still with our focus on this historic visit by the US president to both Israel and Saudi Arabia, Riyadh and Jerusalem still do not have official ties, so it's rare to have this update from an Israeli reporter out of Saudi Arabia. We bring you this special report from our correspondent Pierre Klochendler, who was in Jeddah. Let's take a listen.
As we landed in Saudi Arabia's capital Riyadh from Tel Aviv via Dubai, we had a sense of being the first man landing on the moon, an impression only, as Saudi Arabia gradually opens up to tourism and there are millions of foreigners working in the kingdom. The feeling was enhanced by the confluence of two processes. The Hajj pilgrimage, which saw 1 million Muslims from all over the world flocking to Mecca, coming to an end, and the kick-starting of a quite open but still formally indirect diplomatic process aimed at slowly normalizing the Muslim kingdom relation with the Jewish state, a process culminating just days ago with US President Joe Biden's visit to Israel, and from there straight here to Jeddah. At the passport control booth at King Khalid's International Airport, the female customs officer, dressed in full abaya, black cloak and niqab face cover, was not alarmed by the fact that our electronic tourist visa on our French passports indicate that we are journalists based in Israel working for I-24 News. Here in Jeddah on the Red Sea or in Riyadh in the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, we've tentatively introduced ourselves as Israelis, not as Israeli reporters per se, and only when people in shops or in the street come to us inquiring where we're coming from. Israel, we'd say sometime, following our instincts. The people's reaction is mostly gentle and friendly. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaba, welcome, with a hint of surprise and bewilderment. Gaining confidence, we dare engaging in brief political discussion. And what stems from these private encounters and interactions is that precisely people here shun hot political topic, preferring prudently to obey their leaders and align on their positions. Politics, after all, is the realm of the king and the crown prince, not of the people in this still very much feudal kingdom. So normalization with Israel? Yes, why not? But if our wise leaders decide to go along that path, they say, yet two topics remain very much at the heart of such process. First, what's perceived here as Israel's ill treatment of the Palestinians and the lack of a two-state solution, and freedom of religion and Muslim sovereignty at Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque, Islam's third holiest shrine after the Kaaba in Mecca and the tomb of Prophet Muhammad in Medina. Without a resolution of both political and religious questions, Israelis might content themselves with seeing Saudi Arabia at 30,000 feet above ground, a new and positive development in of itself. But stepping on Saudi soil might remain a privilege held by a few Israelis, at least for the time being. This is Pierre Klochendler, I-24 News, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.